If you're thinking about selling your home, you may want to check out our full-service flat fee listings, which are designed to help you net the most money when you sell your home. I'll talk more about those in just a second, but first we'll look at the Cincinnati real estate market news for March of 2025 and compare those numbers to March of 2024. First of all, new listings are up 10%, closings are down 6%, median sale price is up 1%, median days on market is at 8 days, total inventory right now is at 98 days, while active inventory is at 47 days. It is still a seller's market, but not as hot as it was when interest rates were lower. So if you want to net the most money when you sell your home, you need a better marketing plan, but you don't have to pay a 6% commission to get that because it comes standard with our full service flat fee listings. Visit our site at 513flatfee.com to find out how you can net the most money when you sell your home. The average mortgage interest rate nationally right now, according to Freddie Mac, for a 30-year term is 6.64%. That's down just 0.01% compared to last week. We've seen rates pretty steady between 6.6 and 6.7% the last several weeks on average. Generally, it's good to see stable rates, but obviously we'd all like to see them lower. We do have some experts predicting we may get as low as the high 5% range. We also had those same experts predicting that last year. We did get to the low 6s, but not the high 5s. All of that to say, nobody really knows what's going to happen with interest rates in the future. Even the experts have been wrong time and again. So if you're thinking about buying a home, you have a housing need, a legitimate need to move up or move down or relocate or whatever the need is, I wouldn't recommend trying to time the market in terms of waiting for interest rates to get lower before you seriously start shopping for a home. So what I recommend doing is shopping when you find the right home for you. Get a fixed rate mortgage. Make sure that you protect yourself against higher interest rates in the future, which could happen. So you can keep the same monthly payment, your interest rate is fixed. And also if interest rates go down significantly in the future, you can actually consider refinancing to get a lower payment as well. So you get the best of both worlds, so to speak, with a fixed rate mortgage as a home buyer. If you're thinking about selling a home or you're in the process of doing that right now here in Cincinnati, understand that the real estate market is relatively slower than it was a few years ago. It's similar to last year. So if you know any friends or family who sold this year or last year, it's going to be similar to that, but definitely not similar to how it was a few years ago when interest rates were in the 3 and 4% range and we had tons of buyers looking because interest rates were really low and it was relatively cheap to borrow money. Right now, there's not that many buyers that are shopping because of interest rates because they're not low. They're shopping because they have a legitimate need. So we do see generally fewer showings and offers than we've seen in the past. We see a higher number of days on market for the average listing, but we do see that the buyers that are actually shopping are very serious. So we do see a higher percentage of those showings, generally speaking, compared to how it was a few years ago, convert to offers and relatively good offers as well. So we're still getting list price or better and getting favorable terms for sellers. If we properly market the home, we get as many showings and offers as possible. And also if we leverage our position in negotiations to get those optimal terms for our sellers. So right now, because it is more difficult to sell a home than it was a few years ago, you may have been able to get it done on your own back then, but I don't recommend trying to do that now. And also prepare yourself for a little bit longer time on market than what you would have heard about a few years ago. And be patient. Make sure that you have a professional in your corner that can leverage your position in negotiations to get you the best price and terms for the sale of your home. If you have any questions about interest rates or how to navigate the real estate market right now, whether that's as a buyer, seller, or if you're doing both, I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. I'd be happy to interview as your potential agent in the future to see if I can help you to achieve your real estate goals. The best way to get in touch with me is to visit my website at 513flatfee.com. Scroll down the homepage and click on the link to schedule a call so we can set aside some time dedicated to assessing your specific real estate needs. I'm Patrick Grosser with the 513 Flat Fee Real Estate Group at Fathom Realty.